Welcome back to our channel, my people. Now I understand the reason why Kenneth Okonkwo they vibrate since all this why. Say Peter Obi should go, Peter Obi is too slow, this and that. Many things they occur inside the Labour Party. You understand? And I know say Abure allegedly now is supposed to be the Labour Party chairman. You understand? And waiting they play inside the scenario now. Kenneth Okonkwo they try to explain to us say Labour Party don't be almost like housemate of APC. Now I know why problem they inside this Labour Party since when they do this 2023 presidential election. Now so people they come say they be chairman, the other one come say he not be chairman. Finally now they come carry and give Abure. You understand? But Kenneth Okonkwo they try to explain to us say Labour Party don't be like bestie. You know those bestie level to APC. You understand? Which means there is no how when we say hand of APC they enter Labour Party. When we say that Labour Party go clear. Because you know why? That was the only party who challenged them during the time of 2023 presidential election. This last one, I know say if they say me then talk now Labour Party win that election. But that trauma, that fear still did these people body, you understand? Against 2027, now they push so, you understand? So that before that 2027, they don't scatter Labour Party so that go they relevant again. So that them go, continue to they burn up. You understand? Now simple diplomatic now they use by choosing and as Kenneth Okonkwo talk now, he say it be like say now inside APC that they decide what thing go happen for Labour Party. You see where he don't reach. There is reason why this man they vibrate since trying to let us know one or two. You understand? But come to think of it, make I tell you, kokoro tonje for one inu for. You understand? That worm that eat the leaf always live with the leaf. It stay in the leaf there. And apple no they fall far from the tree. You understand? So this man don't they notice some echoing inside the soup. Now he make and they vibrate. I want you to listen to this man very carefully. If you listen well, you can understand where this one is coming from, where this man is coming from, and the way it's going. Before I be they blame him, say why? Now he tell us we vote for Peter Obi. Now he still come out now candidate. But when I listen to this man very well, now I know say yes, this man they hit point. You understand? So on adabo that you understand. So we have to do fast. If you they pursue black goat, you have to pursue it daytime. You understand? When they dark, you know go fit catch am. Now be this one. I want you to watch carefully. Remain blessed and leave your comment down below.
We are meant to choose that caretaker committee on the 9th of June. 24 hours is the only time you have as a person to allow any institution to go without leadership. Right. 24 hours. And now you have 3 months. And with the 3 months, you can see that these people with the structure of criminality, they're using every means to consolidate their power.
Okay,
and it will not stand.
What we're seeing is that Mr. Peter Obi, the presidential candidate of your party last year, the only state governor you have, Abia State, Mr. Alex Otti, and a couple of other people have stepped up. In your view, they are stepping in to, may I use the word, save the party. Is it late?
I've always said that prevention is better than cure. And a stitch in time saves 9. When I was talking about decisiveness, some people were saying Kenneth Okonkwo is pushing people too fast. The truth is this. When you do something at the right time, you foreclose the tendency of anarchy. The issue here is this. In a nation like Nigeria, where the ruling party is looking for any way to make sure they compromise the opposition, you do not have the leisure of time. I can tell you that Labour Party as presently constituted is now a housemate to APC. And being a housemate to APC, the 2023 presidential candidate of Labour Party will be decided on the table of APC. Because we know their moves. They are meeting the people now who help people to win cases in court. Because if nobody from your party is supporting you, then who are you now trying to become a chairman to?
Okay, so are you implying
Yes.
that this other faction, what they're doing, they don't have what it takes to save the party, that it's all going down the drain?
Since 2023, we've not won any election. Look at the caricature in Edo State, where Abure comes from. If Abure cannot deliver his state, both from the primary election and the secondary election, then you must be a fool to go and say you want to pick a ticket under Abure to run. Let me tell you what's happening in Edo State, in Ondo State. In Ondo State, Abure told Oti, when he intervened, he told Oti, you that are elected people should remain in your election and administer. Leave the party for us. You know what is happening in Ondo State? They used the national deputy chairman to Abure to secure the ticket. Oh, so they can veer into the elected people's position to take their ticket. Why did they take the ticket? To use it to trade with it.
Right.
And do you know, even after writing that he has withdrawn officially from INEC and somebody else going to, contest, they still said no, that they did not withdraw, even with the letter. And now they are trying to scatter the ticket. They are trying to make Labour Party unviable because they are working now for some surrogates that want to destroy Labour Party.
So you are essentially accusing Mr. Abure of working for the APC.
Now, those are your words,
Right.
not mine.
Okay.
Good.
So what are you implying?
What I'm implying is that when the leadership of a party has no relevance, has no legitimacy from the members of the party, it is reasonable to infer that they are working for other surrogates. Remember, when Abure went to the Newi to do the illegal election, in my own view, the Supreme Court has not ruled. He said the ticket is reserved for Peter Obi. And I said in this program that that's bribery, that he wants to use it to make Peter Obi to close his eyes on the illegality they're doing. When their tenure ended, it was not even Peter Obi that said their tenure has ended. It was INEC, and they were disgraced out. And that comes to the culpability of INEC. If INEC said their tenure has ended, why did they not accept the caretaker committee? You see, all these things are all just, but the issue here is this. Now, when Abure, when Peter Obi now went to Umuahia to do the right thing, what did Abure say? No, the ticket is no longer reserved. What does that tell you? These are transactional politicians who have no policy, who have no principle, but what they are doing there is to trade. And he said, Oti, we don't have ticket for you. Who do you think they are reserving the ticket for? Let me give you a poser. The deputy speaker of the National Assembly told Oti, look, I will not sit down as a man of the ruling party and allow opposition to govern Abia State. And then there is an Abure that is saying that ticket is no longer reserved for you. And they are winning cases in court. The witch cried in the night and the baby died in the day.
So again,
what do you think is happening?
So again, you're trying to also indict the Deputy Speaker of the House.
No, it's not an indictment. He said it openly.
Okay.
So it's not an indictment.
Right.
But I can see the nexus.
Right.
Every ticket in Labour Party is reserved for APC people. And I have told you the nexus. It's not by accident.
Let's go back to INEC since you just mentioned it. It's interesting that INEC itself had said that Abure is not the national chairman because the election that was held, or the convention rather, held in Newi was invalid, that it did not meet the legal requirements and the electoral requirements of that body. So there's a conflict here, and then the court goes ahead to recognize him as a lawyer.
Yes.
What do you say to this?
I say it's ridiculous. You know what it is? The courts, knowingly or unknowingly, are destroying and desecrating democracy. And I'll just give you examples. It was still our court that said a man that did not even participate in an election is the candidate for the election. And I'm talking about the case of Bashir Machina. where Lawan is sitting in the Senate now, and he never attended a primary election of the Senate. So the court effectively has taken away from the members of political party the right to choose who their candidates are. A referee, a regulator, an INEC told you, the court, that this man is unknown to us and his leadership is unknown to us. And you, the court, you're telling the regulator. And the law says INEC should be independent in whatever they're doing. And then you, the court, you're telling the INEC you don't know what you're saying. A man that did not invite any member of the Labour Party to vote. And you, the court, you're saying you don't know what you're saying. But let me tell you the judicial trick here. Because the sections that the court considered, I've not read in details the court, but the sections the court considered, section 251 1R, section 285 14C, and section 43. What they are simply saying in those sections is that a party should be allowed to choose their polling unit agents. So this bunch of strategic, transactional politicians, they went to court when there was no alternative leadership. To tell the court, Ondo State election is coming up. We don't have agents. If you don't allow us, if INEC does not allow us to come in, that will frustrate the party. So the party should be allowed under the leadership of Abure, since there was no leadership. You see why we would have moved ahead in time so that there will be alternative. And that was why I was talking about being decisive and doing the right thing at the right hour. Then you see the trickishness. So they did not go into the depth of whether it is legal or illegal. Then they are now talking about allow them to present agents under the leadership of Julius Abure. It's just a mess.
Another interesting thing is that this same Abure was your chairman.
Yes.
When Mr. Peter Obi ran for presidency, it seemed like everything went fairly well.
Yes.
Labour Party did very well. There was so much promise. What happened with Abure? Or was it that he was always this person?
You know what? First of all, before the 2023, I wasn't a member of Labour Party.
Yes.
I joined in for the presidential campaign. And I am a man of due process and rule of law and can go to any extent